The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. They know this is not your throwaway game, a team they defeated in the second round of last year's playoffs. They'd better be ready. Well, these two teams met last year in the playoffs, the Cavs and Bulls. One of the more exciting matchups in the league. Beyond what's at stake in the standings, Kenny, did these teams just not like each other?
That's funny, because we've seen some confrontations before, and this is always intense and fierce. There's a legitimate beef going on. Anytime these teams come together, something other than basketball is on their minds.
You know, part of it is that LeBron always seems to be in the way of the Bulls in the Eastern Conference. In order to be a champion, you got to beat the champion, and everything, especially in the East, got to go through the King.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan standing by with the call. Kev.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, the United Center in Chicago is the setting for another installment in the Central Division rivalry between the Chicago Bulls and the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are looking extremely good so far, starting the season on fire, 6 straight wins.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight two rival franchises. A lot of history between the two, yeah, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And, guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. D out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's James in at the three.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Butler against Smith. Shots good by Butler.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
I asked him if there was an X factor in the team, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Rose. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Now, here's Rose. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Fires from 14, and that one hits back iron.
The crossover worked to perfection. The shot, not so much.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Butler. He feeds it to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Cavaliers leading. Dellavedova to pass to D. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Rose with the ball. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Butler. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
There's the pass to D. And he finishes nicely on the layup. D's got 10 points.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Noah, the screen. Goes up off the pick. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. Just 3 to shoot. There's the pick. James. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Smith, no luck. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Rose. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Smith the pass to D. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And that one is hammered home.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure strength.
Oh, we could feel that one all the way over here.
And you could see it, that first step.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new team. Chicago with the ball. It's a 14-point game. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with D. And it's Shumpert in at the point guard. Now here is Mirotic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Now here is Smith following the miss by Derrick Rose. Here's D to the paint. The 11-footer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunleavy comes in for Mirotic. Bulls trail by 16. Felton dishes to Rose. Back to Felton. Baseline try. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's D. Cleveland the rebound. Love with the bucket. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Now here's Rose. Down low, here's Noah, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He finished with 24 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Rose double-teamed. Noah, the pass to Portis. In the corner, it's Felton. Dunleavy for 3. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Okay, fans, now coming on the court are your Level Bulls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. Three-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Again is J.R. Smith.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
Bulls trail by 16. There's the pick. Rose double teamed. Tries from the block. Again, Chicago.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Passes to D. Banked in off the glass.
Come on now. Let's
D's got 16.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for James? Averaging about 19 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Nice shot by Portis.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Smith the pass to D. Inside, here's Thompson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Joakim Noah.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunity.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good. And it's Shumpert penetrating. No luck. Felton with some nice D. Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Portis. Back to Felton. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way and powered down the jam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now here's Felton. 5 points in the game. Outside Rose. Outside Felton. 5 to shoot. Felton can't get that one to fall.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's D. Good, and the assist goes to James. 19 points for Freak.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for J.R. Smith. Cleveland on defense. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Noah with a screen on Shumpert. Now the pass to Portis. The kick out to Rose. To the left wing. Here's Dunleavy, covered by LeBron. Outside, Felton. Here's Shumpert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Shumpert's got his third bucket of the night. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there, and he gets it to go.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And so it's Cleveland with it.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Felton with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Noah kicks to Rose. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Tries again. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Greg, would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
And here's Rose following the three-pointer by Freak. Elbow shot is on the way. Cavaliers with the rebound. D's got his 6th rebound on the night.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
To the wing on the left, Rose. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got 3 assists in the game. Here's James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by James. Finished off the break. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's LeBron. The Bulls getting the bucket. 16 feet away. Thompson misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by James. Rose, good. Rose has got 7.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And the call will be against Joakim Noah. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will.
And through the first. Tampa pretty.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
Am I controlling the paint? Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. Just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. In college, I controlled the paint. Even when I work in the hardware store, you know what? I control the paint section. That's what I did.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Talk about great numbers for D. He's got 24 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Rose is the one with Butler as the two. Portis is out there with Dunleavy. And it's Noah in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. They get it back. And Thompson throws it down.
Oof, this guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Chicago, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line. This in their only other attempt earlier. Free throw drops for Rose. Rose hits them both. The Cavaliers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Tape up. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Second, the Cavaliers.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
Pass to Portis. Out to the right wing for 3, Dunleavy. Offensive rebound. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Derrick Rose. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, Sid, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
It's still early on, Kevin, in this new basketball season for Chicago. Here's where they stand in the NBA rankings. Second in fast break points. Third in rebounding. And they are in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And you mentioned their ability to score in transition. This is a team that loves to get out and run. And one of the things I like, they move the ball up court with the pass as much or more than anybody in the league.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here we go. James outside. Cans the shot with nobody near him. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Noah with a screen for Rose. Back to Noah. Shot clock at 6. Picked him clean. LeBron left side. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. It's all in by the Bulls.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
The Bulls shooting the ball at 42%. Rose dishes to Butler. Feeds to Noah. Back to Butler. To the paint. Here's Portis. It's blocked. And he recovers it. And the shot is good. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds. No rings.
You look at the Cavaliers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Chicago, they're 5 spots away.
And for Chicago, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
Noah the screen. Rose goes in. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Dellavedova. Defended by Dunleavy. The shot's good from D.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Butler against Smith. Noah the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
D passes to Smith. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And the foul called on Friedman. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Dunleavy. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Shumpert's checked in, and it's Butler missing.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Rose against LeBron. From 13, Rose with the block. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. No one near James as he lets it go. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
just beautiful when they play the game like this. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Love's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Stolen by Rose. He dishes it to Felton. Kicks it to Gibson. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gibson. Portis comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Dunleavy in for Raymond Felton. And then for Cleveland, Anderson, he's checked in for Fry. D comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. So on the floor for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. LeBron James is out there with D. And it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here is Mirotic.
In the first half, they had some success from the arc. But that isn't the case here. They're down and trying to get it all back in one fell swoop. That's not the right strategy. Chip away at it.
Good, nice play there from D. The Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. It's taken away by Smith. Here's D. They get the rebound. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Elliott's checked in. Here's Rose. The dish to Bearski. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to D. Out to Smith. The tray. And he gets it to go.
It has
on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them. I'm just ready to win.
Losing not an option.
You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go. There you are, too.
This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home. Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them. I'm just ready to win.
Losing not an option.
You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go. There you are, too.
This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home. Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them. I'm just ready to win.
Losing not an option.
You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go. There you are, too.
This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home. 2K TV postseason.
Defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing is not an option.
You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete.
Money, win or go home, right?
Winners win and losers go home. On 2K TV postseason. TV postseason.
Defense will be a little too much.
On 2K TV postseason.
Defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing is not an option.
You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off. 2K TV postseason.